Well.
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive?
Hello.
Hello. I was making sure I posted it this time. Posted it live on the Facebook page. Because last time I posted it was like 10 minutes till the end.
I always keep forgetting setting up my side. Hello. How you doing? Welcome, one and all. You have to keep them entertained while I'm off camera at the moment.
Well, what are you doing?
Just setting up on my
1980s Styles guy. Hello there. General Kenobi. There you go. Did it.
Well done.
General Bricks. Hello. Jacob. Greetings.
I think hello there is probably one of the worst. Is it up there with This Is the Way?
No, I like hello there. Hello there is so much better than This Is the Way. That irritates me. This is everything they say. This is the way.
A lot of people don't do it no more, do they? But
I know.
Back in when it first came out, you'll post a Mandalorian thing. This is the way. It's like,
yeah. Or I have spoken. That's another one.
I have spoken.
Yeah, I mean, it's just. But good series.
Yeah. Well, let's not talk over each other. Hopefully everyone's seen it. I hope everyone's seen The Mandalorian. Hello there, favourite Star Wars line. Oh dear. No. It's not. I think my favourite Star Wars line is I know. I use it so much.
It's the one you use all the time, isn't it?
Yeah. But so you talk about Mandalorian. What did you think about?
What, just the finale or overall?
Finale and overall. I won't interrupt you.
Finale. I loved the battle scenes and the fight scenes and stuff. I thought they were brilliant, especially when they collided mid-air. I thought that was great. It reminded me of like the old kind of the Blitz and stuff like that when I used to like Spitfires and stuff going towards each other. And I liked it was Gideon. I thought he was a bit too overpowered in that suit. Do you think?
This is your review.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought he was too overpowered in the suit. I didn't like the way he died. I thought it was a bit of an anticlimax. Do you know what I mean? But I think overall it was a good episode. It left it off. Like I've been thinking about the ending, and I thought, oh yeah, maybe it is all right. Because when I first saw it, I thought, oh, that was a bit like, oh, he's just sat on a deck chair and that's it.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, it's like, yeah, they've finished off that chapter, and then it's opening up for another chapter. I reckon we'll probably see Luke and that come back maybe next season because you're starting to see more of Grogu using the Force and all that sort of stuff now. And he can still jump about with that heavy dinner plate on his chest as well.
Yeah. I was quite surprised actually that didn't get used. You know what I mean? Like shot.
Yeah.
And it was like, Beskar as well. Like, I was quite expecting that as a sort of like a.
Yeah, it felt like a seed.
You have this disc on your chest that's Beskar for later on, and it gets hit.
Yeah, you know what? They plant a seed, don't they?
Yeah.
Early on, and I thought like maybe one of the stormtroopers or one of those Praetorians when he was fighting them was gonna like hit him or something, and he just bounces back at them, but nothing. And I thought these Praetorians are meant to be like these ultimate elite kind of guards, and they can't even catch this kid that's running around in circles above them. Do you know what I mean?
Many rings around.
Yeah, I thought it was I thought it was good, but I thought there'd be more of a cameo. Do you know what I mean? I thought maybe they'd open up Ahsoka a bit more with like Thrawn or someone.
Yeah, to me, in my opinion, like you just can't trump season 2 cameo with Luke coming in being a badass and stuff. There's nothing else that could literally overthrow that. And I think a lot of people were thinking, like.
I mean, season 2 was cameo central, wasn't it?
I remember I was talking to Philip actually last night, and I remember season 2. I used to do like a review every week on my channel, and I just kind of thought. I even remember saying like, "What would season 2 be without the cameos? Like, who is Din Djarin and Grogu is just boring. Like, what do? They just walk around, They didn't have that rapport or that relationship by what we got now by that point. So it was kind of like, oh, today's episode is a Ahsoka episode. Today's episode is another Cobb Vanth episode. This is another episode where it's Boba Fett's in it. And now we've gone off with Boba Fett and Bill Burr, and sort of stuff like that. And now Bill Burr.
No one knows his real name, just Bill Burr.
Bill Burr.
But yeah, we had, cameos last season. We had Cad Bane, Boba, Ahsoka, Bo-Katan.
Yeah.
Cobb
Frog
Vanth,
Lady, the spiders.
Yeah. So you had lots of different ones, but in this one you didn't really have any big ones. Just
the Mando. It was the Mando characters, like Cole Weathers and sort of stuff like that. So.
I thought this whole series went really quick as well. I really enjoyed this series. Every episode.
Yeah.
I thought we'd have seen more with the Doctor. I thought that was a bit of a weird episode.
Yeah, well, they said at the moment, didn't they? They said like he has been sort of thing for now. They didn't say it was permanent. When he was in the meeting with all the Imperials, they said, "Oh, what of Doctor?" I can't remember his name. Yeah, I can't remember. But he said, "Oh, he has been utilized for now," or something like that. So,
well, I wonder whether Bad Batch will link into it.
No, see, I think they're trying to contain everything without being crossed over references. I think they're going to use Mando to be the sort of stretch to get to the sequel trilogy. And I think Bad Batch is there to sort of like just tell you what happened about the clones after the war. And that's it.
So what was your uninterrupted opinion?
For the season finale, I thought it was good. I kind of did expect a little bit more, but not from the actual story outtake. I kind of expect that Gideon would have been sort of like maybe on the floor, and you might have saw like a sort of Cole Weathers. This is my town, bitch. What's his name? Thorne, like look over him because obviously he dished him so badly, didn't he? And I thought, Lee would be like, "Oh shit, he has returned," and he dies. But yeah, I kind of enjoyed it. I weren't expecting more. I kind of liked it that it finished that arc off, and now they're kind of free to do whatever they want to do. And I just kind of just sort of like sat there and just took it in. I didn't have any expectations. I'm glad that the Mythosaur didn't get rode into battle and all this other shit. Everyone was expecting all these portals to open up like Infinity War and Boba Fett going to come through and Luke. And, it's like, I just sort of like, I'm kind of glad all that sort of didn't happen. And it kind of, they hadn't gone to try and trump season 2 because season 2 ending was something special. That was like a really special moment. I just sat there like blabbing away like, Bleh. But even like with Grogu and the music and all that, I got a bit emotional on that bit as well. I thought, it's just kind of, was good. Like he's come and he's sort of saving them and stuff. But yeah, I thought it was all right. You know, I didn't think anything bad about it. Season 3, I actually thought was better than season 2. Even though there was a lot of cool things in season 2. I kind of like.
There's a lot of filler.
Yeah, I just kind of like the whole arc. And a lot of people were saying, "Oh, I wanted more from season 3. I wanted this and I wanted that." But as I said before, we was going into season 3 with the only mission out of what's happened was season 1, keep Grogu safe. Season 2, get Grogu to his mask, like, you know, go and get him there. But in the meantime, Mando took his mask off. So then Grogu come back, and then he wanted to get back into the Creed. So the only story arc really going into season 3 was him to go back to Mando. And I was expecting that the whole season was going to be him trying to get back to Mandalore to then get baptized. And I was so happy that it happened so quickly. And we was on this planet, and then we was here, and it was done in a sort of like, it didn't feel jumpy to me. It just felt like
it's like the second,
here, and then we're
episode,
there,
wasn't it?
and then instead of like flying there and flying through space and having a conversation, they were already there walking around, and it was just done. It was just done so quick, and then everything else to me after he's got baptized was added bonus, you know, because that's what I thought like the whole season was going to be, him trying to get to Mando.
I think that's one of the things, though, isn't it? With Mando's last 2 seasons we've had have been literally filler. He finally gets to where he's going.
Yeah.
Where this one was, he got to where he's going, and then he's got another one where he's getting to where he's going.
And it just opened up the arc for Poe, and you know, and it's like, yeah, I think I just really enjoyed it, and
I reckon we'll see more of
Poe. Same for you. It's kind of made me look at Katie Sackhoff in a different way. This one.
I reckon it's opened up something for Bo to have her own thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping down the line that they open it up, and now they've got like a digital Luke there, and I guess they've been digitalized Han Solo for the new movie, or Harrison Ford. Like, you know, what's stopping them now to doing legend stories like Shadows of the Empire, but with the digital characters? Like, it'd be fucking amazing. Sorry, but swearing, but Jesus, like that's my favorite book. And just making Shadows of the Empire into like,
even if they just made it animated, like similar to Clone Wars.
Yeah, I mean, if that, but I mean, I'd love a film. Absolutely, it would be amazing. Like,
you never know though with Disney, do you? Let's go through some of the things actually.
Yeah.
90 I wish Boba and Grand Admiral Thrawn made a cameo, but otherwise I quite enjoyed it. Yeah, I was expecting Thrawn, just because of Ahsoka
being a Mando and stuff. But
he's not really though, is he? He's a clone.
Here's my father. Like, his armor.
He got there and he just stumped his toe and died.
Oh no, not that toe.
What do you mean no cameos this season? Carabast, and you forgot certain, that's that. Like, they're not big cameos though, are they?
Yeah. I mean, they weren't there to like take the show.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we mean.
But Finney was in there as well, when Krennic was in there at one point. Was it Krennic?
Yeah, no,
he was on. No, who was it? What's his name? The one from the sequels. Hux.
That was his dad.
Yeah, so he was there, and it was like, that links into the sequels.
Necromancer. Yeah.
It looked like a proper. He looked. Well, I don't know if I can say it. He looked like a traveling person.
Oh yeah.
Lucas the Collector, what's popping? Yeah, I mean, I think it was a good series, best one yet, and I'm looking forward to Ahsoka. That's in August now, isn't it? So
yeah.
Not long.
Yeah, I'm hoping they do more. It does scare me a little bit though, where they said they're going to put it in a movie and round it all up. Like, what's going to happen after this movie then? Like, we're just not going to have any other Mando bits and pops and like that.
I think they're doing season 4, aren't they? But I don't know when the movie is. Are they going to do a season 5 and then a movie?
Yeah, I don't know if it's just been announced and then there's going to be a few more series and before they start the movie. I don't know. I don't know, but it kind of made me go. They said, it concludes this Mando universe, and I'm like, oh, I don't really want to.
It's only just started.
I just want it to like play out. Like
it's the best Star Wars we've had since the Clone Wars. And to end it just like that will be the worst thing you could do. And they brought back, we've talked about this, but they brought back Rey and that, haven't they, coming up? So we don't, and Acolyte as well, with the woman that don't have a clue what she's talking about.
Oh yeah,
see what that's going to be like.
Star Wars is about women.
Yeah, they're opening Star Wars up like they did with Marvel, because I think Marvel now has finished in a way. Let's face it. So I think they're focusing more on Star Wars now.
I think with Marvel, I think it's kind of just they just lost the magic. I think from the original ones where it was Captain America and Iron Man's story, and they haven't established new people in it. Do you know what I mean? There's no one to root for in the new ones. They're just like, here's a new film. Well, Shang-Chi was like 4 years ago. If he's actually had a story arc by now, we'll be a little bit more into him, or any of the others that they brought out in that time.
I think this is a problem. Like they leaving them too far apart, and by the time they come around to it, the actor's older.
Yeah. Like, when are we going to get Shang-Chi again? When's he going to appear in another thing? Or
because I thought Shang-Chi's one of the strongest things we've had from this second kind of.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that great, but
I mean, it's the best
we've got afterwards. Yeah, But
I didn't mind Shang-Chi. I thought he was quite cool. I watched it a second time and I thought, actually, it's quite good. Once you get past the crap at the beginning.
Yeah, and then he gets to this land where it's like, he wants to run around with a Pokemon ball. It's just like Pokemon everywhere. Yeah. These like creatures.
I thought the final fight on Shang-Chi was good with the dragon thing.
Yeah. It was just a kind of a, why we've not seen him again, So,
especially when he got all these rings at the end and that was it.
Yeah, but there was a thing at the going, oh, these look maybe older than what they appear. Never revisited again. It's just gone.
Yeah, and there was the end credit as well, wasn't it? Where he was speaking to Wong, and it was like,
yeah, so I mean, they was analysing his rings, and it was.
We had Doctor Strange too.
Maybe he was analysing the Wong wing.
Oh no, I forgot. Sorry, Shang-Chi was not the best film we've had. We've had Multiverse of Madness and we've had Spider-Man. So they're the two best ones we've had so far. I mean, Multiverse of Madness it weren't great, but it was better.
Yeah, I was expecting more Multiverse.
But Spider-Man, can't fault it. Loved it.
Yeah.
Right, do you want to go through comments or do you want me to do it?
You can do it. I was going to say something actually.
I would assume they already have digitalized young Harrison Ford because of the new Indiana Jones. Lucasfilm just don't really want to use legacy characters. Have they digitalized him? I thought he's the same age, isn't he, in this Indiana Jones film? I don't think they've digitalized him.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
Have they? Oh.
Yeah.
That must be well insulting as a person. Do you know what I mean?
But they've done it where he's a bit younger, and then they've gone back they go back, so he looks like he did when he's in the 80s as well.
I think it must be well insulting. It's like I want you to play Indiana Jones again, but we're going to make you look 20 years younger because you look too old now. It's like,
yeah, but
he looked old in the last one, Kingdom of Crystal Skull.
I remember when Fugitive come out, and I was like, Christ, doesn't he look old? I don't know how old he was then. It must be in his 50s or 40s.
But when Crystal Skull was out, he looked really old, and that was about 15 years ago now, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's one of my dreams in forever to have expanded universe. I was like, EU, make into movies.
EU,
like Shadows of the Empire.
What are you all about?
Heir to the Empire trilogy, New Jedi, all the books. Yeah. in my opinion, Kennedy won't do it. No, of course she won't do it because it's not women based.
Yeah,
and that's the problem with her. She needs to go.
Yeah, she may have an agenda, but it needs to stay out of Star Wars. And Star Wars, you know, you can't say like, oh, you can't put that chauvinistic stuff into Star Wars because we've had Princess Leia, like, and that was like late 70s, you know, all through the 80s. We always knew she was an action kind of person. She's never really been a damsel in distress. Do you know what I mean? And even when did she get her baps out in thingy, she was doing it to kill Jabba the Hutt and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So it's just, we don't need to keep having these metaphors of women and stuff. And it annoyed me when they come out with the Force is female and all this. Like, no, like, I'm not a woke person. I understand that there is struggles out there between things, but please keep it out of. Make a movie about it in something else. Don't put it in Star Wars. Like, Star Wars is Star Wars. There's never been.
I think that's what they've done it to Marvel as well now. That's the problem, isn't it? Like, they're doing it to everything. But I mean, Star Wars is probably one of the.
Marvel's been around for so long, and then they did make all the female characters. You know, She-Hulk and all these other characters female. Just for me, it's not even about wokeism in the Marvel universe. For me, it's more the case that they haven't handpicked a couple of people to tell their story, and we're seeing their arc go around it, and then they sort of amalgamate in, you know, like Captain America and Iron Man. You know, in the first Avengers, they had their little tee off. You know, like in Winter Soldier, we got Bucky come back. Iron Man sort of struggled in number 3. It was kind of like that. And then Civil War, Captain America, they're still fighting at. They're always sort of fighting at each other, you know, even though they're good friends, they still have that going on all the time, you know. And Bucky's mate killed Tony's mum, and it's just like such a good arc, but we just don't have those kind of characters anymore. You know,
I think
introduced
the problem is
Captain America, and then just gone. Oh, I'll put him in that box till later on when I need him again.
Here's Moon Knight that no one knows. Here's She-Hulk. Here's Miss Marvel. And I think the only character, the only series I really, really enjoyed was Hawkeye. I really liked that series, and it's a shame they ain't done a second one. Obviously, he can't at the moment because he's mangled. But you know, he's. I really like him as Hawkeye, and I think that series upped my opinion on him. Hawkeye.
Yeah, it made him cool.
Like, he didn't.
You know, he's just a dick with a bow, wasn't he? Like,
yeah, and he didn't really use him properly in the films, but the series gave him more of a better outlook on him. Jacob, it's bonkers because in later books, Leia becomes full badass Jedi. Yeah, this is a thing, though, isn't it? Strong female Jedi across races. Yeah, you've had I mean, you've got Ahsoka as well currently. So it's I don't know what, especially that woman from Acolyte. What the heck she was on about?
Yeah, I don't know. So obviously she's been force-fed some information, or I don't know. I mean, I can understand actors just taking on a job and go, "Oh my god, I'm in Star Wars." You know, it's a really big paid job. I've never been into Star Wars, but I'm going to go and do it anyway. You know, it's not like I've ever chosen the jobs I wanted to do because that was my preference in life. But just like, I just hate all that kind of talk. I just hate all that kind of thing because, you know, women are respect all the times. You know, like we marry them for Christ's sake. Do you know what I mean? Like, we live with them and like we treat them. You know, they're all got on these jobs and stuff. I understand in Hollywood, where these people are probably just in their little bubble, where it's like there is slandering and there is kind of sexualization and there is money differences and stuff like that. But in the real world, if someone's a manager of this shop, they're probably on the same money as the other manager in that shop.
Exactly.
You know, the male or female, or they're on the tills. That little Jacob on the till now, not this Jacob, maybe another Jacob on the till is getting paid the same as Doris down that end. Do you know what I mean? It's, but in their little Hollywood bubble, it's not
the same in sports as well, isn't it? So
it's, and they just put it all on there. Like when I was young, women wanted to be on page 3. They wanted to be a Bond girl. They wanted all this. They wanted that kind of thing. And now it's like, no. I'm this and we're that and stuff like that. But yet they still use their women features to sell thumbnails or do this and do Instagram.
It's when it suits. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's when it suits. If it doesn't fit their agenda, they don't want to know.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't want to go into,
we're not political.
Not political at all. But I just don't put it in the things that I like.
Yeah.
Don't make things a different thing, But I don't know.
So we'll go through some of the talk about the group. Those of you that I don't know, have we got mostly American people in there at the moment? I think.
I don't know.
Oh well. If you're in it, you'll kind of know what's going on. But if you're not, we'll show you. Yeah. So I'll show the Instagram today. Because I'm always on the Facebook page, so we'll do Instagram. So this week's challenge is deception. I thought it'd be a good one. It could be challenging, but also you could do all sorts of different pictures with it as well. So we've already had some really good ones as well. So I mean, there's no winner or loser. I mean, we say this every week, but make sure the shots are new. We get quite a lot of shots through that aren't new, and it's like we can't go through everyone's Instagram to check how many years ago they uploaded a photo. So please make sure it's new. It's the one rule we have. Do you know what I mean?
It's one rule.
One single. Yeah, one rule, and it's not there to be broken. Shots must be new. See, there you go. I'll put it on there for you. Yeah, deception. So that could be anything you want. Obviously around deception, but any ideas that you get with deception, it doesn't have to be, someone's deceiving this person. It could be what you think of when you think of that word. So look forward to what Steve's got to offer as well, because he usually gives a good one with for brutal as well. He did. So so we did brutal this month, and these were the runners up and winner.
Chicken dinner.
I mean, I'm trying to work it on the stream, but it's not because it's on this screen. Yeah, I'll go through some of the features we've had this month.
Oh, that's really
so
cool,
yeah, I really liked how it the focus of it. I mean, whenever I try and get that, it either focuses in to his body or focuses in well away from his head. So yeah. I really like it. I really like that, and it looks. I mean, if we didn't know that was a figure, I'd say, it's probably a still from the film.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that picture. We share a lot of different photos. It don't have to be. It's like not just Star Wars, not just Marvel. We have NECA on here. I mean, we've had all sorts.
Photography.
Yeah. So you don't have to be. But I only take photos of. Yeah, well, you could do actually. Yeah, you could do. Use that for deception.
Yeah.
But no, it's a lightsaber. What are you on about?
It was a real button.
Yeah. But yeah, just because you take photos of Lego, don't mean you can't come on here. We share all photos. We haven't shared. We shared one photo of Lego right at the start. So these are just going through some of our features. See, G.I. Joe. I really like the wolf on that, but it's not really well articulated, is it?
I mean, it's okay to a degree. You can't really get the legs right up, unfortunately.
got Indiana Jones. I still need to pick him up at some point.
Yeah. Everyone's loving him, isn't they? There's loads of pictures about Indy.
Yeah, I think it's because it's the film's coming out. Once the film's come out and died down, people won't care.
Mm.
Don't know if we showed this last time, but I will. There you go, Sky
Challenge. Superman.
Yeah. So that's the group. That's not a group. That's the Instagram page. We also have the group as well. So go and give that a follow. We're on 115 members now.
Getting there. We need to do another shout out. We'll try and get to 200, and then maybe we'll start doing the raffles or whatever. So, but yeah, no, it's all good.
We've got a lot of hiders.
Start taking photos, or we start deleting.
Yeah, we'll do a spring clean out.
Yeah, there's loads of photos on there, and the good thing about it, the whole point of the community, sort of, I always find that people that sort of like do things with toys is always a little bit in the secretive kind of way. If people make customs, but if people make customs, they're very quiet. They're like, oh, I ain't telling you how I made it. I ain't telling you what paints I've used. I ain't telling you this. Yeah. And that was the reason why I started my YouTube channel, was actually, I was a complete novice, and I still think I'm quite a bit of a novice and slowly getting better.
Yeah.
But it was the whole point of actually, like, you can do this at home. Like, I only learned doing customs by watching people on YouTube and watching all those sort of things. And I thought, why am I always going to here to know what paint to use? Why am I going over here to see how it's applicated? Why am I going to? I just thought I was going to put it into one.
That's the thing with customs. There's no YouTube channel that, like yours, really, that just goes step by step how they've done something.
Yeah.
It's all like, here's a custom, but I'm not going to list the paint, not going to list the materials, not going to list the figure. It's even on the Instagram pages you get, the custom Instagram pages, they don't tell you anything.
People are a bit like, well, you just get paint. It's acrylic. What do you think? And it's the same thing with photography as well. It's just like, people are like, oh, you want to do, things like that. They're like, well, it's photography in it, and stuff. And they're all a bit kind of withheld as well with their work. So that was the point of making this group, is actually, if someone makes a picture, ask how they do it. Ask, and then they'll be like, here it is. I prefer more of like behind the scenes kind of photo. And then it'll make me more look at the picture that they have actually taken, rather than just seeing a picture.
That's why a lot of people like Rob, I think Dario does it as well, and I do it on TikTok and Instagram Reels, because you film your setup, go through all the stages of what in the photo, then at the end show the photo. And I think that gives people more inspiration. I mean, like Dario uploaded a photo for Deception today that I loved. It was just that bluey one, obviously taking his kids' bluey toys and used it in the Star Wars one. I thought that's a great idea. And I just thought, I commented on it. I said, this gives me an idea now. I just want to go and take all of my daughter's toys.
It's like,
photos of them.
I can't remember what I was going to say now. Yeah, it's just gone. I was just going to talk about people where they make a massive diorama, but it has about 90 characters in it, and then when they take a picture, it's like literally a portrait.
Yeah. We had this is a sort of, actually I'll try and get him the bigger shot, because I really like this shot, and it puts that kind of diorama thing to shame, really, because usually this sort of photo, you'll see the diorama set up. Why is he not sharing? Come on, share. I'm talking about it, it's not even come up. There you go. Right.
What's that? It's not at the bottom.
There you go. It is now. There you go. So this sort of setup, usually when you see it, some people have just zoomed in on, like, I don't know, Storm or Spider-Man, and they've got all these set up and they've just zoomed into that. And I don't understand that. But this sort of one kind of puts that to shame, and I really like that, the setup, because it's quite dynamic. And actually, he's not a bad figure, that Spider-Punk.
Of course.
Well, I mean, I reviewed him. He's very flimsy, but he'll do. I'm going to replace a guitar strap on it, though.
Yeah, you said
that's ridiculous, that guitar strap. But yeah, good photo, this. And this one, I mean, like, we've got so many different types of people in this group now who do different styles. I mean, Hasbiz is known, and he shows the behind the scenes of his posing, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, he does,
and the way he poses stuff, and it's just mental, some of the stuff, and that's what. And you get comments, people asking, "Oh, how have you posed that and stuff without wires?" And the answers, it's not like you ask someone and it's like, "Well, follow me first, like me first." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. We'll just ignore you.
Yeah. So,
well, I do ignore people on Instagram sometimes.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I get some, like the comment on your post, would like it back, like mine back, please.
Yeah.
No,
I'll get a random request in my messages, and it'll just be like, "Where'd you get Clone Troopers from?" And I'm like, didn't even say hello or anything like that. You know, they don't even follow me. Like, how?
Yeah.
I'm just like, right. It's not that they don't follow me, but it's just a case of just sort of like, "Hi, I know I saw your post," or "Hi, like this," or just introduce yourself a little bit, and then
there's a lot of people like that though on Instagram and on YouTube, really. Where you get it's like they just start with the question. They don't say, "Hi, nice video, nice photo. I liked how you did this. How did you do it?" It's just, "Where'd you get that from?" Yeah.
It's just like, well, that's rude. You're not getting the information that you need. So.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm happy with how this is going, and obviously I've made a list thing now, so it makes it easier for us as well.
Yeah.
When people post their photos on the Facebook group, please link your Instagram if you have one. I mean, it's not hard. But now I'm getting to know who's who and stuff on Instagram and that. But it's when we get new people and they're posting their photos, especially for the challenges, they're not linking Instagram. It makes it very hard for me to find you on Instagram. So now we've got that, you can put your details and stuff in there. And we've also got merch as well for the
I need to set up merch on my channel, even though I have. But I was looking at that today. Actually, I was looking at one of the other YouTubers at their merch, actually, and I was just like, "Yeah, this I need to update mine." So, I mean, who else?
You're doing
a Steve on their breast running around?
Yeah. Not even real William. You're doing it with what's it now? Spring, wasn't it?
I will. Yeah, I'll go through spring. I think
I was looking at spring, and I didn't understand it. There was like loads of different stuff on it, wasn't there? You can link it to your YouTube and that. And
that's it. Yeah, I mean, I got T Public at the moment, or T Fury, one of them.
Yeah, same with me, T Public.
Yeah, they're all right, but you can't link it to your YouTube. It just looks like at least with Spring, you can actually link it and you can see the items at the bottom of your YouTube and stuff like that. So
yeah, I know. Yeah, we can do that for Instagram as well, but it's really complicated. Instagram, the way that all works. But we've got merch, Toy Photography UK merch as well.
So you can all wear it when we go to our cons. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Get forward, yeah. Toy puke.
It ain't got the E on the end, but
Toy puck.
Yeah, it's got Toy puck on the back of it. Hashtag. But yeah, gonna get some merch if you fancy it. We ain't got it yet, so Whatever. We'll have to get some first.
Anyway,
wear it when we. Huh?
Probably get beat up around here.
You would where I am as well. We can wear it on stream though. It'll be like staff. We can have one with staff written on back.
Yeah, that's it.
Admin and moderator. We'll just get one for Fraser that just says Fraser.
I'd get one God on it.
Yeah, God. The Almighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing it 2 months now, nearly, isn't it?
What's that?
The page.
Yeah. Well, actually, I was looking the other day. Like, we've been doing this for about 6 months now.
September, isn't it? We started this.
Yeah.
And obviously, we had a month break, didn't we? Because you went off.
Well, yeah, I had a month break.
Yeah, but we had a month break from doing the double stream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, yeah, we've been doing it.
But you couldn't do it on your own. You needed Daddy with you.
Daddy. No, but it's, I do want to stream on my own, but when I do customs, I like being in my own head.
The thing is, I don't mind streaming on my own, but if the room, if you're doing something, it's brilliant. But if you're just sitting there in front of the camera waiting for questions, it's like, and you're like, I'm going to go, and then someone will do like a question. You're like, oh, okay, I'll need to stay on, and then it generates something else, and you start talking about it. But yeah, because you can't play music or anything in the background, because obviously it's all commercialized and stuff like that. So you're sort of sitting there like,
just make your own music.
Yeah, that's it.
Have a little person in the background playing a guitar.
Yeah. Well, once my boy come over, I'll get him sit there and play Star Wars in the background. Like,
you can do that, or you can play like the background kind of jazz music you get in restaurants.
Yeah.
Elevator music.
Yeah.
But
yeah, is anyone in the chat want to have a little chat? We've got a little time to just talk and say, what have you picked up recently? What have you picked up?
Just Spider-Punk.
Yeah, I picked up the clones, which I did that review straight away as soon as they come in. They're really good. And the other thing that I've picked up for $7.99, and I've always wanted it when I was a kid, and obviously they re-released all the He-Man stuff. I've actually got Panther coming, and I picked him up for $7.99, which is
where from?
In Demand Toys, I think it was.
I've always pointed out those He-Man toys to you, don't I? Is it the NECA? Who is it? Is it NECA that make them?
No, it's Mattel. No, I've got He-Man, and I've got Battle Cat, and I've got Skeletor. But
who else does them?
Huh? No one. It's Mattel.
Oh, it's Master of the Universe is the other one, isn't it? Who does that? NECA, isn't it?
No, it's Mattel.
No, it's not.
The only other one that they may do it is Super 7. Take Care, 1988.
Super 7, yeah. That's one. They're well expensive, Super 7.
Yeah. Sometimes the looks are quite good, and other times I'm a bit like, it just doesn't look that great, to be honest with you. Like,
I like the look of some of the Ninja Turtle ones they do,
but
they're so expensive, it's unreal.
Oh, and Power Rangers. We didn't speak about Power Rangers, have we?
What about
I can't believe why are they putting the shield on the Red Ranger and not the Green Ranger?
Yeah, when you said that, I went and looked. I thought, why? That just makes it look out of place, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? It just
annoys me. Now I went out there and I thought I'd get the Red Ranger, and I knew I had to get another Red Ranger anyway because of the head sculpt. It just makes it more apparent that I'm going to get it. But I was just like, the Green Ranger without the shield. Like, what are you on about? What are you doing? Like,
yeah, because they've got it on the White Ranger as well. I don't know why they couldn't just, reuse parts like they usually do.
Oh, I don't know. But yeah, just.
But you're gonna have to go and get another one now.
Yeah, we're gonna spend.
Put it on there.
Well, they're $32.99, aren't they? It's not too bad. I guess.
Oh no, the sparkly one don't have the shield, does it?
Huh?
The sparkly Red Ranger don't have the shield.
No. Well, the Red Ranger don't normally have it, does it? So
why don't you just take it off your Red Ranger?
I haven't got the Red Ranger. Don't have a shield. I haven't got a shield unless I take it off. No. Well, I need the Green Ranger anyway. So
he's the only one you ain't got now, isn't he, from the originals?
Yeah, I need the green. That's it. But then obviously I get another red one. And then I'll probably customize the old red one into something else, maybe.
What are you thinking?
I don't know. Maybe I'll make him into a whole new Power Ranger.
The Cream Ranger. The Orange Ranger.
Yeah, the Orange Ranger of, I don't know. Think of a dinosaur. Stegosaurus.
Yeah. All those really like little ones, you know, those like miniature ones. You get little miniature dinosaurs.
Yeah. Gallimimus. Or a really stupid long name to it. Actually, my favourite dinosaur is Barononyx. So maybe I could do a Barononyx Power Ranger.
Go for it. I mean, I've been looking at Power Ranger. I want to do some more Power Ranger shots, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, once those other ones come through. So I got Pan4 on the way. He-Man's still in the box somewhere because I took him out to the woods and I just dumped him in the box.
Yeah, I haven't got any new ones. Literally, the last stuff I got was from Celebration.
Got nothing. I've been waiting to get paid, waiting for new releases. I'm in an iron about Cal Kestis.
See, I've got the first one, so I don't really care for the next one.
Yeah, I kind of like the new look of it. I always have a little kind of thing for like kind of like Carl Katarn kind of looks, which is like a Jedi / rebel kind of dude.
The old one will be going for quite a bit now, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I painted mine up to make it more screen accurate.
That game's out next month, isn't it? Or the month after?
It's out 28th, isn't it? It's out in a few days.
All right.
But yeah, so my one I painted all like the back, like the orange strips, and then he's got all the silver and stuff on his.
What happened to his lightsaber?
It's just his hilt, which I've painted as well.
Oh right, I thought it because on the fin it's shiny and it looked
tattoo as well. Yeah, it's tattoo.
Oh, it's got a nice wrist tattoo. Like that.
Yeah, he has a tattoo on there. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So my new thing is all my characters on the shelf that hold a lightsaber don't have lightsabers. It's like literally in the last 2 days, I've lost 2 Obi-Wan lightsabers and something else. They all snapped because they keep falling off. Summer's coming. This is going to get really hot. They're all going to melt. They're all going to smack face down. I woke coming from work today, and literally all my Lukes had a party, and they just literally just tumbled all over.
It's they're waiting for Mara Jade. They wanted to get Mara Jade.
Well, actually, saying that actually, they're all literally there's Dagobah Luke. He's leaning back onto like Lear's parts, and then the other Luke look like they're leaning over, looking in. So I will put a picture on my Instagram very soon.
I've got all my Jedi are on the front of the shelf, so they'll probably break.
I'll take a quick picture of how they look.
Jacob, it's a bummer that Red Ranger doesn't have unmasked head, probably because the actor has legal trouble or Hasbro doesn't want to risk it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it's not. It's not him that has legal trouble. The Red Ranger. It's the Wild Force one that's got legal trouble.
Yeah. Well, maybe he just wants more money. But I generally think when you look at all the characters, he comes with the shield and doesn't come with an extra head. So all the other characters don't come with a shield, but they come with all the same power, like same effects. So I think alternative that he doesn't have a head, he has a shield. But I'm not being funny. I'm not even fussed about the civilian heads for the Power Rangers anyway.
No, I never use them anyway.
And the thing is, like, I've got this other Red Ranger. He looks like Elvis. He just looks like a sad Elvis Presley. He's just like
in his later days.
Well, not too much. He's had a couple of beef burgers and died. But, yeah. I mean, even the Tommy, like some of the figures of Tommy just don't look right. I don't know what it is. Some of the face sculpts they're just not hitting home for the Power Rangers.
They seem very not animated. They just don't seem very well detailed.
Well, it's even like this one here, which is the Red Ranger from that Fury.
He looks really pale, doesn't he? He looks ill.
Looks weird. He just looks, it's just a head that kind of looks like him, just like a skinhead. Obviously, my Predatorian here getting a bit of cameo. Don't be jealous.
Yeah, I want to do that again. I'm going to get next month. I'll probably get another Mandalorian.
Yeah, it's just an idea. What do I want to do? Oh, don't know.
I quite like doing Mandalorians actually because unlike clones, you try and get to be similar. Do you know what I mean? You try and get them to
blend in with a battalion,
yeah.
Thing, and there's certain rules that the customers adhere to, unspoken rules.
But Mandalorians, you can do what you want with them. Like I really like the yellow one I've done. I still need to do a showcase of that, but I haven't done it. But yeah, I really like that, so I'm probably going to pick up another one, do another custom.
Brilliant.
But definitely Axe Woves is probably the best one to get in it for customs.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that I should have gone for the Death Watch when I was putting the tentacle things on their head. I was like,
why?
Well, because obviously it's a loose helmet, isn't it, on Axe Woves and stuff.
So it took back.
Yeah, but lucky enough, I changed the head. And it kind of sort of, with the tentacles, it all kind of makes it fit into place. So, yeah, it's not too bad, to be honest. So I'm happy how it sort of turned out.
I like how he's got like all that hair on his helmet, and then when he takes
and
off,
then he's bald.
Shaved. It's complicated.
Maybe I'd turn him to a trans Mandalorian.
Yeah, you'd get loads of likes.
Yeah,
especially from Kathleen Kennedy.
Well, when is it? I'll wait a few months and I can do an LGBT one. All these different colour parts.
Yeah. When is that? When is the Pride Month?
I don't know, because it all keeps going across. Because I went up with my friend, didn't I, last year? And I think it was June, July. But then it kind of carried on for like 4 months in every other town. So I was like, I have no idea.
Oh well, when they do one for it, you'll get loads of likes. You'll probably lose a few followers as well.
Oh well.
Yeah. You're hardcore Star Wars fans.
Oh yeah, that doesn't exist in Star Wars. It
almost happened with Finn and Poe, didn't it? Poe Dameron.
No, because he was trying to hit on Rose, wasn't he?
Yeah. There's loads of Rose's pop vinyls in B&M.
In the bin.
Yeah. Yeah. The toy bin.
Yeah. That must be quite a sad thing, isn't it? Oh, I made it into Star Wars. Oh, do you reckon you might be an action figure? Oh, yeah, they might make an action figure of me. I can't wait.
Yeah, where can I pick you up? Every bin in the shop.
You actually can buy a ton of roses as well. Always feel like Pride Month is any next month because of the internet. But it just goes on for ages. I remember there was obviously it says Pride Month, but I know at least 5 towns around me did it every other weekend, that was straight away. That's going into 2 months for it. And
Pride
not
year.
London. So it was like Brighton, even I think Sheppey done one. I think there's one in Margate. So it was just like loads going off, and it was just like, Okay. So, hey ho, maybe
we always know when it is.
I'll make a Crohn's month. What would my flag be? Brown.
Just
with a poo emoji.
Just a pair of buttocks. Yeah. You could paint it like the poo emoji, couldn't you? You could do the whole
poo emoji, and they're like the sort of Japanese.
You could do the eyes for it.
Yeah. Just like draw it in.
Yeah.
Hey.
Awareness month. Do an awareness month for anything, can we?
Well, they do it like awareness days. Oh, what was it yesterday? Earth Day.
Yeah. Well, it's St. George's Day, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, but what's Earth Day?
Earth Day's every month, I think.
It's just like, what is Earth Day? I mean, like, was it the birthday of Earth? Like,
no, it's like,
happy birthday.
It's one of those ones. It's like recycling awareness or something like that. But
yeah,
who knows? Right, should we end up there?
Yeah, might as well. Running out of things to say before we get into trouble.
Yeah, nothing's happened, does it? That's the thing. Nothing's happened this week.
Yeah, just like there's no new characters. There's no figures have been announced apart from the Power Rangers, but
I'm still waiting on Blob. I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah,
I can't wait to do that. I can't say that. Do my review of Blob. What I got? Yeah. But anyway, let's end it there.
Yeah, send it. Well, we could take the piss. He joined our group and left. So
yeah. She saw we was running it. That's why. Oh, you can do the sign off.
Oh, can I? Thank you so much. All right. Bye. I like the Mando season 3. Picard season 3 was the best. Oh. Who's this guy? Talking about Star Trek?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's it.
Talk about LGBT and then you're bringing Star Trek. We do him.
Yeah. Let's end it there.
Right, so thank you all. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, ding the bell on both channels, and we'll see you next time. So take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Have I ended it? I don't think I've ended it.
No, you haven't. I've done it.
There we go.